I'm Charlie. I'm 6'3", but I was told recently that I don't act like it. I did not know how to take that. Like, what do you want me to do? Die younger on average? I'm working on it. No, I think like part of my problem, I'm out of breath from running up here. I think part of my problem is that like I don't fit neatly into like a tall archetype. Like I'm not like skinny, lanky Jim Halpert, but I'm also not like buff, tall, like 2022 John Krasinski. No, I fall somewhere in between. I think my best physical peg is probably like Julia Child in her later years. Right near the end. That's kind of like what I'm working with. She was a tall woman, a handsome woman. Yes, I think also I just like don't read as a grown man. Like I give like overgrown child at best. Like I feel like I kind of look like I got like left behind on a field trip and just stayed. Like lived out the rest of my life in a regional art museum. You know, I never got spoken to louder than a whisper. Pulled my clothes out of the lost and found. And I got all of my sustenance from gift shop pastries. Yeah, that's where I'm at. It was really a lovely life until my mom came to pick me up. What else? I'm gay. You're like, we heard the Julia Child joke. But my brother is also gay, and he's in the room with us right now. When you're queer and you tell people you have another queer sibling, sometimes they kind of tense up. They say, you know, is there a gay gene? Nature versus nurture. In our case, it's certainly the latter. We were nurtured to be this way from day one. Don't tell Lady Gaga, she won't be happy. But yeah, they say Venus and Serena Williams' dad wrote like an 80-page plan for their lives before they were even born. I have to imagine my parents did something similar when they were like scoping out our family media diet, just to like make sure we were members of the community. Like growing up, like, yeah, we watched sports. Our sports were Project Runway and American Idol, Top Chef when we were feeling butch. And we would watch the Super Bowl for like the ads and the halftime show, but our real Super Bowl was the Kennedy Center Honors. That's what really got us riled up. And I thought that the song Landslide was written by the chick until I was like 16 years old. That was like my loss of innocence moment. But then, you know, you discover like Fleetwood Mac and it's like a whole new dimension of queerness and working stuff out. But yeah, they had like the call to act surprised when each of us came out. Just like, baby, wasn't this the plan? Like, wasn't this what y'all were going for? Why did you show us so much barefoot Contessa if you didn't think we were gonna want to go find a Jeffrey? That's not. I think the best example, when I was in 7th grade, we were assigned to give, my English teacher assigned us to give a presentation on a nonfiction book of our choosing. So naturally, at my parents' behest, I went with When You Are Engulfed in Flames, essays by American humorist David Sedaris. So like everyone else gets up and they're like giving a presentation on like the Diary of Anne Frank or like Expedition Everest, and then I go up and like doing my set and like, yep, he and his partner go on a wild vacation to Australia. He gets really mad at him for walking too fast through the dingo section at the zoo. And then later when they're on the plane ride home, he gets a little tickle in his throat, pops a cough drop, falls right out of his mouth into the lap of the guy sitting next to him. Can you stand it? But then in the closing essay, he realizes he needs to quit smoking. And he goes to Japan for 3 months and, you know, does some soul searching and learns a lot about himself. Yeah, this book will make you laugh, this will make you cry, and really, it'll make you think. They don't have it in the school library, but I will loan you my personal copy, because I read banned books. Yeah, I never stood a chance. I think my brain is too far gone for self-care to be like worthwhile or effective at this point. The other day I was feeling like really anxious, so I put on like a guided meditation YouTube video. And very quickly, kind of like without even thinking about it, I found myself turning the speed up to 1.25, to 1.5, like get on with it, like where are we going, where's the plane? But it really takes on a different context when you do that, like guided deep breathing becomes like guided hyperventilating. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, in, out, in, out. And all of like the affirmations, kind of sound like when a real housewife has been confronted and she's like backed into a corner getting really defensive, like, I am calm, I am peaceful, I am in control of my life, I inhale strength and confidence, I exhale shame and worry. What are you talking about? So yeah, it's like very entertaining, not very calming, but I guess that's what I get for trying to like speed run enlightenment. It doesn't work. Thank you!